welcome to Open University. In the last class we are discussing about voltage regulator. Okay, so we are talking about shunt regulator. Okay, Zener diode shunt regulator, and take some questions on this topic, Zener diode shunt regulator. Write down the first question. Write down the first question. In circuit shown, Zener diode has breakdown voltage 6 volt. In circuit shown, Zener diode has breakdown voltage 6 volt, comma, knee current 5 milliampere. Knee current 5 milliampere. Full stop. And maximum allowed power dissipation 300 milliwatt. Maximum allowed power dissipation is 300 milliwatt. If output voltage is to remain regulated, then calculate first point, the range of load current. Second point, range of load resistance. The circuit is given to be like this. This is your IZ. Okay. This is your IZ and this is your IL. And this is your RL. This is your IS. Okay. The circuit is given like this. No current direction is mentioned. Okay. So what are the data given? Data given is this Vs is 9 volt. Okay. And RL is not given. This resistance is 50 ohm. Okay, this resistance is 50 ohm. The Zener breakdown voltage is nothing but Vz is given to be 6 volt. So what are the data given? What are the data given? It is given that IZ mean value is given to be Zener knee current is 5 milliampere, and the breakdown voltage of the Zener diode is given to be 6 volt, and maximum allowed dissipation, that is power dissipation, is P max or power rating is given. Power rating of Zener diode is given. Maximum allowed dissipation is nothing but power rating of the Zener diode. Power rating is given to be 300 milliwatt. It is asked that if this output voltage is to remain regulated or fixed, if V0 is to remain fixed, then what should be the range of load current? This is your IL, and this is your, if the current direction, this is your IZ, and this is your IS. Okay. It is asked to find out what should be the range of load current and what should be the range of load resistance. Okay. First find out what is IS. What is IS? IS equal to this 9 volt minus 6 volt divided by 50, that will be equal to 60 milliampere. 60 milliampere. And we know for proper operation of your operation, this IS has to be greater than equal to IZ mean plus IL. This we know. For proper operation of this circuit, IS should be greater than equals to IZ mean plus IL. Okay. IS is known. So what should be IL? IL should be less than equal to IS minus IZ mean. Okay. So IL should be less than equal to, what is IS? 60 milliampere minus what is IZ mean? Minus 5. Okay. So IL should be less than equal to 55 milliampere. This should be IL. IL should be less than equal to 55 milliampere. Okay. And for safe operations IS has to be less than equal to IZ max plus IL. Okay. What is IZ max? How to get IZ max? IZ max equal to power rating, that is 300 milliwatt, divided by VZ, that is 6, that is 50 milliampere. IZ max value is 50 milliampere. So what should be IL? IL should be greater than equal to IS minus IZ max. So IL has to be greater than equal to, IS value is 60 milliampere. 60 minus IZ max is 50 milliampere. So IL has to be greater than equal to 10 milliampere. Okay, IL has to be greater than 10 milliampere. So what should be the range of, first question is, what should be the range of load current? So load current IL should be greater than equals to IL should be greater than 10 milliampere, and it should be less than 55 milliampere. So to provide output voltage constant, load current should be in between 10 milliampere to 55 milliampere. Okay, this is the maximum load current and this is the minimum load current. And the next question is about what should be the range of load resistance. Okay, so when IL is mean, this is your minimum load current, IL mean, and this is your maximum load current, IL max. So when when load current is minimum, what should be the load resistance? Load resistance will be maximum. So load resistance RL will be maximum, and that maximum value of RL will be V naught by IL mean. In this case, what is V naught? V naught equal to VZ, that is 6 volt. V naught equal to 6 volt. So RL is 6 by 10 milliampere. So it will be 0.6 kilo ohm. That is maximum RL. And when IL is max, then RL will be minimum. So what should be the minimum value of RL? That is 6 by, what is the maximum current? 55 milliampere. Then it will be 55 milliampere. Then the value will be 109 ohms. 109 ohms. 0.6 kilo, you can say it as 600 ohm. 600 ohm. So this is the maximum value of RL and this is the minimum value of RL. So you can say RL should lie in between 109 ohm to 600 ohm. 600 ohm. This is the range of load resistance. For this circuit to behave like a constant voltage regulator, load current should be in between 10 milliampere to 55 milliampere and load resistance should be in between 109 ohm to 600 ohm. This is the answer to the second question and this is the answer to the first question. Okay, write down the next question. Write down the next question. In circuit shown, question number 2, in circuit shown, Zener diode has breakdown voltage 10 volt. Zener diode has breakdown voltage 10 volt, comma, knee current 1 milliampere. Knee current 1 milliampere and load current is 10 milliampere. Load current is 10 milliampere. Full stop. If supply voltage is varied from 30 volt to 50 volt, then calculate the value of RS such that output voltage remains regulated. Draw the diagram. This is your RL, this is your RS, this is your VS. Okay. This is your output voltage V0. Draw this diagram. What are the data given? It is given that in circuit shown Zener diode has breakdown voltage 10 volt. Vz is given to be 10 volt. This is your Vz is given to be 10 volt. Vz is given to be 10 volt. Reverse voltage, positive towards upper side and negative towards downward side. So this nothing but breakdown voltage or Zener voltage. Okay, I am operating Zener diode in reverse breakdown region. Okay, the Zener voltage is given to be 10 volt. Zener voltage is 10 volt. Knee current is given, IZ mean is given to be 1 milliampere, and load current is IL is given to be 10 milliampere. 10 milliampere. This load current is given to be 10 milliampere. If supply voltage is varied from 30 volt to 50 volt, if Vs is changing from Vs is varying from 30 volt to 50 volt, then calculate the value of Rs. Calculate the value of Rs such that output voltage remains regulated. See, this is your Is and this is your Iz. It is asked to find out value of Rs such that output remains regulated. Okay, these are the data given. For proper operation, write down this point. For proper operation, your Is should be greater than equal to Iz mean plus IL. What is Is? Is is Vs minus Vz by Rs. What is Vs? Not given, which is varying from 30 volt to 50 volt. Vs minus Vz. Vz is 10 by Rs. Iz mean is given to be 1 milliampere and IL is 10 milliampere, so 11 milliampere. So Rs, to bring Rs this side, Rs has to be less than equal to Vs minus 10 by 11 milliampere. Okay, that means Rs has to be less than equal to Vs minus 10 by 11 milliampere. If you substitute, if Vs equal to 30 volt, then Rs will be less than 30 minus 10, that is 20 by 11 milliampere. Okay, you can write like this. Rs will be 30 minus 10 by 11 milliampere, then Rs less than 20 by 11 milliampere. Rs has to be less than equal to 1.818 kilo. Next, if Vs equal to 50 volt, if Vs equal to 50 volt, then your Rs will be less than equal to 40 by 11 milliampere, that is RS, then write directly like this. (50 - 10) or RS has to be less than 40 by 11 milliampere, or RS has to be less than equal to 3.63 kilo ohm. 3.63 kilo ohm. So when Vs is 30 volt, RS should be less than or equal to 1.8 kilo ohm, and if Vs is 50 volt, RS should be less than equal to 3.63 kilo ohm. So which value of RS should be considered? This should be, okay. If you consider this value, RS should be less than 1.818 kilo ohm, then it will be applicable for both Vs equal to 30 volt and 50 volt. In this range, we can use this value. But if you consider RS equal to 3.63 kilo ohm, for this range you cannot, for Vs equal to 30 volt you cannot, this condition will not be verified. So if your input voltage is varying in between 30 volt to 50 volt, your RS should be less than 1.8 kilo ohm. This should be the answer, okay. RS should be less than equal to 1.818 kilo ohm. Why this cannot be the answer? Because if you consider this value, RS should be less than 3.63 kilo ohm, okay. But here this condition will not be verified, because here it is saying that RS should be less than 1.818 kilo ohm, okay. So how can this condition will be verified? For this voltage RS should be less than this value, but for this voltage RS should be less than this value. If I consider this voltage or this voltage, this condition of RS will be verified for both the voltage. But if I consider this value, then it will not be verified for this voltage, because it is saying that RS should be less than 1.8 volt. So for both the values of Vs, this condition will be verified, but not this condition. So this is the value of RS. So your RS should be less than equal to 1.818 kilo ohm. Write down a note. And to get the value of RS, we are considering the minimum supply voltage 30 volt. So to know what is the value of RS, you should not consider the maximum value of supply voltage, you should consider the minimum value of supply voltage, okay. And to get minimum value of RS, that is nothing but minimum value of RS, okay. So to get minimum value of RS, you need to consider this is not minimum, this is the maximum. To get maximum value of RS, we need to consider the minimum supply voltage. So write down this point. In Zener-Diode regulator, maximum RS is obtained with, maximum RS is calculated, this is your maximum, because this sign is given. Maximum RS is calculated using by considering minimum supply voltage, So whenever it is asked to find out what should be the maximum value of RS, you need to consider the minimum supply voltage, okay. You should not consider the maximum supply voltage 50 volt. So to get the maximum value of RS, you need to consider the minimum supply voltage. Write down the next point. Minimum value of RS is obtained, minimum value of RS, okay. Minimum value of RS means RS should be like this, okay. Minimum value of RS is obtained or is calculated by considering maximum supply voltage. is calculated by considering maximum supply voltage. Right, on the next question. In circuit zone, Zener diode has breakdown voltage 8 volt. Zener diode has breakdown voltage 8 volt, comma, knee current 2 milliampere, and maximum allowed dissipation is 480 milliwatt. And maximum allowed dissipation is 480 milliwatt. 480 milliwatt. 480 milliwatt. Full stop. If load current is 25 milliampere, if load current is 25 milliampere, and supply voltage changes from 12 volt to 15 volt, and supply voltage changes from 12 volt to 15 volt, full stop. Then calculate the value of RS. Such that output remains regulated. Such that output remains regulated. Draw the diagram. This supply voltage Vs is varying between 12 volt to 15 volt. 12 volt to 15 volt. Supply voltage is changing from 12 volt to 15 volt. Okay. It is asked to find out what is the value of RS. Okay. This is your RL and this is your VZ, which is given to me 8 volt. 8 volt, and this is your output voltage. This is your Zener current IZ. This is your IS. This is your IZ, and this is your load current. What are the data given? Zener diode has breakdown voltage VZ 8 volt. Knee current 2 milliampere. Knee current 2 milliampere. Maximum allowed dissipation, that is nothing but power rating, is given 480 milliwatt. Power rating is given to 480 milliwatt. Load current IL is given to be 25 milliampere. IL is 25 milliampere, and supply voltage is varying from 12 volt to 15 volt. Okay, then calculate the value of RS. From this power rating, can you obtain what the value of IZ max? IZ max will be power rating by VZ, that is 480 milliwatt by VZ is 80, that is 60 milliampere. So your IZ max is, maximum Zener current is 60 milliampere. Now for safe operation, For proper operation, not safe operation, for proper operation of this circuit, for proper operation, your IS has to be greater than equals to IZ mean plus IL. Okay, IZ mean is given, IL is given. What is IS? BS minus BZ is 8 divided by RS has to be greater than equal to, IZ mean is given to be 2 milliampere and IL is given to be 25 milliampere, so 27 milliampere. So what should be RS? If you bring here, RS has to be less than equal to BS minus 8 divided by 27 milliampere, the maximum value of RS. Okay, here BS is varying from 20 volt, 12 volt to 15 volt. So how to get maximum value of RS? In order to get maximum value of RS, you need to consider the minimum supply voltage. Okay, that is 12 volt. So RS has to be less than equal to 12 volt minus 8 volt divided by 27 milliampere. Whenever you need to obtain minimum value of RS, okay, sorry, maximum value of RS, you need to consider minimum supply voltage. Okay, here minimum supply voltage is 12 volt. So RS has to be less than equal to 12 minus 8, that is 4 by 27 milliampere, which will be 148 ohm. 148 ohm. This is the maximum value of RS. And for safe operation, your IS has to be less than IZ max plus IL. IZ max is 60 milliampere and IL is 25 milliampere. So what is IS? IS is BS minus BZ, that is 8 divided by RS has to be less than 60 plus 25, that is 85 milliampere. If you bring RS to this side, then RS has to be greater than equal to BS minus 8 divided by 85 milliampere. This is your minimum value of RS. So to get minimum value of RS, you need to consider maximum supply voltage. In the note I gave this point. Okay, what is the maximum value of RS? Maximum supply voltage, that is 15 minus 8 by 85 milliampere. So the maximum value of RS will be greater than equal to 7 by 85. What will be 7 by 85? That will be 82.3 ohm. 82.3 ohm. 2.3 ohm. This is your minimum value of RS and this is your maximum value of RS. So your RS should be lie in between. RS should lie in between. It is asked to find out the value, calculate the value of RS so that output remains regulated. So RS should be in between 82.3 ohm to 148 ohm. 148 ohm. This should be the range of RS. This is the answer. Here in this question, the power rating was given so that I am able to calculate IZ max, and so for that I am using this expression so that I get the minimum value of RS. If IZ max is not given or power rating is not given, then the answer will be RS less than 148 ohm. Write down the next question. In circuit shown, in circuit shown, in circuit shown, Zener diode has VZ equal to 7 volt. Zener diode has VZ equal to 7 volt and negligible knee current and negligible knee current and negligible knee current. Full stop. If input voltage is varied, if input voltage is varied from 10 volt to 16 volt, if input voltage is varied from 10 volt to 16 volt, varied from 10 volt to 16 volt, then calculate the range of output voltage. Then calculate the range of output voltage. Range of output voltage. Draw the diagram. This is your output voltage V0. Load resistance is not present. Input voltage is varied. This is given VI. This is 200 ohm. RS is given to be 200 ohm. Your load resistance is not present, and it is asked to find out the range of output voltage. What are the data given? VZ is given to be 7 volt. VZ is given to be 7 volt. Okay, given data. VZ is given to be 7 volt and RZ is given to be RZ is given to be 10 ohm. That means since RZ is given, that means it is not ideal case, means it is not a ideal Zener diode. So in breakdown, when Zener diode will be in breakdown, in breakdown region we will replace Zener diode with series combination of RZ and BZ like this. This will be BZ and this will be RZ. RZ will be considered when RZ will be 0 when slope is infinite. If there is some slope, then RZ will be considered. Now in this way, this is a question given, and it is asked to find out the range of the output voltage. Now you replace your Zener diode equivalent with its equivalent circuit. Okay. And the equivalent circuit of Zener diode will be, now it will be replaced with RZ and BZ. BZ is given to be 7 volt and RZ is given to be 10 ohm. Draw the equivalent circuit. Okay, draw this diagram. And this is your IZ. Okay, this is your IZ and this will be your IS. And this is your output voltage. Draw this diagram. Replace Zener diode with series combination of RZ and BZ. It is asked to find out what is the value of output voltage. So what will be output voltage? Output voltage will be Vz plus Iz into Rz. Okay, Vz is known, Rz is known, only Iz is required. Okay, how to get Iz value? Iz is nothing but Is, the same current Is will flow, and this value will be Vi minus Vz divided by Rs plus Rz. Okay, Iz will be Vi minus Vz divided by Rs plus Rz. Okay, Vi minus Vz is given to be 7 volt, and what is Rz is given 10, and what is Rs is given 200. So 200 plus 10, that is 210. So your Iz is Vi minus 7 by 210. So your output voltage will be 7 plus Iz, that is Vi minus 7 by 210 into Rz is given to 10. So 0 0 cancel. So it will be 7 plus Vi minus 7 by 21. The expression for output voltage is 7 plus Vi minus 7 by 21. So if input voltage Vi is given to be varying from 10 volt to 16 volt, if input voltage you consider 10 volt, then what will be output voltage? 7 plus 10 minus 7 by 21, which will be 7.1428 volt. 7.1428 volt. 7.1428 volt. If input voltage Vi equal to 16 volt, then what will be your output voltage? 7 plus Vi is 16 minus 7 by 21. This will be, answer will be 7.428 volt. 7.428 volt. Okay. So what will be your output voltage? Output voltage in between 7.1428 volt to 7.428 volt. This is your output voltage. So when Rz is considered, if Rz is not present, suppose if Rz value is not given, then output voltage will be 7 volt. Okay, output voltage will be 7 volt, that is constant. But since here Rz is present, now output and input is varying, Rz is present and input is varying, what will happen? Output voltage will vary by a little amount from 7.1428 volt to 7.428 volt. So write down this point. If Zener diode has non-zero Rz, write down note. If Zener diode has non-zero Rz, then output voltage can vary by small amount. By small amount. Then write down the ratio of, write down the ratio of change in output voltage delta V naught by change in input voltage is known as line regulation factor. Is known as line regulation factor. Is known as line regulation factor. if you want to find out, write down this one, and if you want to find out what is line regulation factor, or if you want to find out what is percentage line regulation factor, percentage line regulation, what is the change in output voltage? 7.1428 minus 1428 minus, sorry, 7.428 minus maximum value minus minimum value. Change in output voltage is maximum minus minimum. So 7.428 minus 7.1428 divided by change in input voltage, that is 16 minus 10. 16 minus 10, input voltage is varying from 10 volt to 16 volt. So 16 minus 10 into 100. This will be your percentage regulation. Percentage regulation. The change in output voltage divided by change in input voltage will be percentage regulation. So why this output now in this case is changing? It is not fixed. Why output is not fixed here? Because of presence of RZ. Output will little bit vary. Write down next question. Next question. In circuit shown, Zener diode has breakdown voltage. Zener diode has VZ equal to 3.3 volt, 3.3 volt, and RZ equal to 100 ohm, and RZ equal to 100 ohm, and RZ equal to 100 ohm. Full stop. If supply voltage is 10 volt, and line voltage is 3.5 volt and output voltage is 3.5 volt, if supply voltage is 10 volt and output voltage is 3.5 volt, full stop, then calculate the Zener current, and load current. Draw the diagram. This is your load, just given like this. Okay, load. RS value is given to be 2.2 kilo, and this is your supply voltage Vs, and this is your output voltage B naught. What are the data given? Vz is given to be 3.3 volt, and Rz is 100 ohm. Okay. If supply voltage is given to 10 volt, this value is given to be 10 volt. Supply voltage is 10 volt. And output voltage is 3.5 volt. This voltage, output voltage is given to be 3.5 volt. Then calculate the Zener current, that is IZ, just and load current, these two just, so what is the Zener current and load current. What the value of Bz is given? Bz is given. Now since the value of Rz is considered, so we will replace our Zener diode with series combination of Rz and Bz. Draw the equivalent circuit by replacing your Zener diode with series combination of, since Rz value is considered, Rz value is given, so you need to consider the value of Rz. It is how to replace Zener diode with like this. Okay, Bz is 3.3 volt. This is your Bz, and Rz is given to be 100 ohm. This will be your Is. Now how to get Iz value? Can get Iz this way. Iz equal to, what is the voltage, total voltage across this Zener diode? Nothing but B naught. Total voltage across this is B naught. The B naught divided by you can write Iz equal to B naught. Okay, this is the volt. If this terminal is grounded, then what is the voltage available at this point? That will be B naught. So B naught minus Bz divided by Rz, that will be Iz. Okay, B naught minus Bz divided by Rz will be the current through generator. So B naught is 3.5, Bz is 3.3, Rz is 100. So the answer will be 2 milliampere. 2 milliampere. So this is the answer to the first question. What is the value of Iz? Then it is asked to find out what is the value of IL. Okay, we know that I is equal to Iz plus IL. So what will be IL? IL will be Is minus Iz. Okay, what is Is? How to get Is? Is equal to Bs minus B naught. The voltage available at this point is B naught. So Bs minus B naught divided by Rs. So Bs is given to be 10, B naught is 3.5 divided by Rs value is given to be 2.2 kilo ohm. So your Is will be 2.95 milliampere. 2.95 milliampere. Is value is 2.95 milliampere. If you substitute here, it will be 2.95 milliampere minus Iz is 2 milliampere. Okay, then it will be 0.95 milliampere. So this is the value of load current. IL will be 0.95 milliampere. Write down the next question. Write down the next question. calculate output voltage in circuit shown. Calculate output voltage in circuit shown if Zener diode is ideal. If Zener diode is ideal and it has breakdown voltage 6 volt and it has breakdown voltage 6 volt. Draw the circuit. This value is 10 volt. Bs is given to be 10 volt and this value is 1 kilo ohm. Load resistance is also 1 kilo ohm. This is your output voltage. Question is given to be calculate the output voltage in circuit shown if Zener diode is ideal. It is an ideal Zener diode, so RZ is 0 and it has breakdown voltage 6 volt. So the voltage across Zener diode is 6 volt. The Zener breakdown voltage is given to be 6 volt. Now it is asked to find out what is the output voltage. Okay. Now in order to get the output voltage, first check whether the Zener diode is in breakdown region or not. Okay. If Zener, now by looking at the input voltage, Zener diode is in reverse bias. Okay. But whether it is in breakdown or in cutoff region, how to verify? Okay. First, to verify whether Zener diode is in breakdown region or not, or cutoff region, you need to first check this way. First, open circuit the Zener diode, okay, and calculate what is the reverse voltage across the Zener diode. What is the voltage across the Zener diode? So, since they are two series, now 5 volt will be drop across the this one. Same 5 volt will drop across the Zener diode. I am open circuited, so voltage across Zener diode is 5 volt. Now, if this reverse voltage, if the voltage across if the reverse voltage across the Zener diode after open circuiting, if you find that this voltage is greater than or equal to Vz, okay, then you can replace your Zener diode with a constant voltage, that is Vz. Okay, suppose if this voltage across Zener diode is less than Vz, okay, if less than Vz, so your Zener diode is not in breakdown, it is in cutoff region. By looking at the characteristics curve, see, this is your Vz. If this reverse voltage is less than Vz in this range, then your Zener diode will be in cutoff region. Okay, Zener diode will be in cutoff region or off. The Zener diode will be replaced with open circuit. Now, okay, you need to check this way. Okay, so first replace your Zener diode to check whether your Zener diode is in breakdown or not. You first open circuit the Zener diode. Okay, then calculate the voltage across the Zener diode. If the voltage across Zener diode is greater than or equal to Vz, then your Zener diode will be in breakdown. If voltage across Zener diode is less than Vz, then Zener diode will be in cutoff region. Okay, now we see the voltage across Zener diode is obtained to be 5 volt. Okay, but what is the breakdown voltage of the Zener diode is given to be 6 volt. But 6 volt is the Zener diode breakdown voltage. But how much voltage is obtained here? 5 volt. Okay. So that means this reverse voltage is less than the breakdown voltage of the Zener diode, that is 6 volt, less than 6 volt. Since it is less than 6 volt, your Zener diode is in reverse bias. It is not in breakdown. It will be in reverse bias but in cutoff region. Your Zener diode in cutoff region. So Zener diode will be replaced with open circuit. Okay, replaced with open circuit. Now you can get what is the output voltage. And output voltage will be, how much output voltage will be obtained? output voltage will be 5 volt. So the answer to the question is 5 volt. Suppose the Zener breakdown voltage is 4 volt. Okay, suppose instead of 6 volt, BZ is 4 volt. That now what will happen? 5 volt. This 5 volt will be greater than 4 volt. So now you can replace your Zener diode with a constant voltage source. Okay, with a constant voltage source, that is nothing but with VZ. So what is VZ now? 4 volt. So output voltage will be 4 volt. So in this type of question, when it is asked to find out what is the output voltage, you need to first verify. You need to first verify whether Zener diode is in breakdown or off by open circuiting the Zener diode. Get the output voltage across the Zener diode, and if this voltage is exceeding the Zener breakdown voltage, then your Zener diode will be in breakdown, and if it is not exceeding the breakdown voltage, then your Zener diode will be replaced with open circuit. Okay, right on this point, to verify whether Zener diode is in breakdown or not, assume that the diode is in cutoff condition, then the diode is in off condition. Assume that the diode is in off condition, and calculate the output and calculate voltage across diode Next point, if voltage across diode is greater than VZ, then diode can be considered in breakdown mode. That is, you draw this diagram. Your Zener diode is equivalent to this VZ. That is, Zener diode is equivalent to VZ, like this. Second point, if voltage across diode is less than VZ, then diode is considered to be in off condition. Or open circuit. Then that is, your Zener diode is equivalent to an off switch or open circuit switch, like this. In the next video, we will discuss some more problems of this sound regulator, Zener diode sound regulator. Okay, so thank you.